Did you know that you can build a lead capture funnel in Go High Level in just under 10 minutes? And this video walkthrough will show you how. So log into your Go High Level account, and then on the left hand side of the screen, click on Sites. And then the first thing that you have to do is to create a folder for naming convention. So name this as the name of your funnel. So in my case, I will be just saying sample funnel. This is for your reference in the future, and then click on confirm. Once that has been created, go inside the folder that you just created and then click on new funnel. And then you will have two options here. One is to create a funnel from scratch or choose a template to create the funnel. In this example, we will be using create funnel from template and then click on continue. Here you will see a bunch of funnels to choose from based on your liking and your needs. So for this example, we will be choosing the easiest one or the simplest one, which is this funnel, and then we will just click on continue. You will see that Go High Level will auto-populate the funnel inside your account. So once that has been populated, you will have the ability here to change or customize what's inside the funnel based on your liking and based on what you see would fit. You can also delete a section here. So for example, you don't need this section. You can just click on that until it goes green and then click on this delete icon. So if you can delete a section, you can also add a section. So to add a section, you can just click on this add element and then go to sections, and then you have 4 section options to choose from. So in this example, we'll be choosing full width. So you'll see that I was able to add a section already. Alternatively, you can also add a section by just clicking on this plus icon, and that would just give you the same steps here. You will see here that this is a pop-up opt-in, meaning to say there's just a button, and then when people click on this button, there would be a pop-up form that would appear on the screen. You will have the ability to change that. So to change that into an actual form, you can just click on that and then click on this delete icon, and then you can just add a form here. So just click on plus icon here to be able to add an element, and then click on form and then click on that form. And then here you will have an option to choose the form that you will be adding. So in case you haven't created a form for this funnel yet, and I suggest that you create separate forms per funnel. So you can just click on here to be able to add a form. Alternatively, if you already have your form created, you can just choose it from here. So for this example, I'll be just choosing a previous form that I've already created before. So let's say that one. And then you will have the ability to customize this form. So here you on the right hand side of the screen, you will see edit form. And you can just edit the form from there. It's very easy, very convenient, and you can match the form on the landing page. So I'll just create a separate video of how you can customize your form based on your liking. So here, we can just use this for the sake of this example, and then let's go back to the funnel that we're creating. Once everything is good to go for your funnel, just click on save here. Just please make sure that you click on save, otherwise all your changes will not be saved in the system. And then go back, and then let's go to our thank you page. So this funnel is consist of an opt-in funnel or an opt-in page and then a thank you page. So on the thank you page, you can just do the same thing. Click on that and then click on edit, and then customize the thank you page based on what you see fit. So you can change the image here, you can change the headline and the sub headline here. You can also add a bunch of other information here on the thank you page. Once this has been customized based on your liking already, click on save here, and then of course click on publish. And then when you click on publish, the system will tell you to select a domain. I will create a separate video on how you can add a domain on your Go High Level account. But for this example, we'll just be using a previous domain that I've already created. So I'll just choose that one and then click on save. And then you will see here that the URL has been changed already, and the domain that I chose applied to the URL already. So click on back here. Of course, part of a lead capture funnel, are email automations that goes with it. So we will be going here on the automations tab on the left hand side of the screen, and then we will be creating an email automation that goes with your lead capture funnel. So here the first step will be to create a folder again for naming convention, and then just name it the same as what you named your funnel for your reference in the future. Click on create. Next thing that you need to do is to go inside the folder that you just created and then click on create workflow. Click start from scratch. And here, start naming your workflow. So we will be starting this workflow with a trigger. A trigger is an action that would tell the system to kickstart the workflow. In this example, our trigger is when someone submitted a form. So here you have to search on form and then click on form submitted. Here, you want to name your workflow trigger name with form submitted and then what's the name of the form. And then here, click on add filter. And then on the drop down, choose form is. So here on this example, choose the specific form that you use on your opt-in page. So here we will be just using a form and then click on save trigger. And then how lead opt-in usually works is that when a lead opted into your funnel page, they will be getting an immediate email coming from you. So here, click on plus icon and then type in email here and then click on send email. So on the email action, you have to customize this action name, from email, the subject line, and the actual email content that you want to deliver to them. Again, the first email would instantly usually send them the lead magnet that you just told them to download on your opt-in page. So once this has been filled out, click on save action here, and then that would save this email in the system. And then from here, create your sequences of emails that you want to deliver after the lead opted into this form. One thing to note here is that after you have created all the sequences that you want in your lead funnel, click on save here. Otherwise, the system will not be able to automatically save it by itself. And then click on publish, because without hitting publish, the system will not kickstart the workflow even if you saved it. So click on publish here, toggle the publish, and then click on save again. If you want to plug and play email sequences that you can use in your lead opt-in funnel, I have a download for you guys, and this is free. Check on the description and see you on the next video.